Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here. We're at York train station and we're about to look at the latest news article of Rivet Games' latest or upcoming DLC in Cornwall with the Class 150. So what we're going to do is I'm going to transfer to my laptop and we're going to have a look at the screenshots that we've been given on this news article and have a look at the news article. But I thought beforehand I would just intro like this. But yes, York Station. Do you know what? Let's do an intro and then we'll go to the screenshots for the new route by Rivet Games in Cornwall. Let's go. So let's get to the news article. So on the way to St Ives, we're in York Station, so you may hear some background noise, but hopefully we'll get there. Get ready to step back into the 90s as West Cornwall Local, Penzance to St Austell and St Ives route by Rivet Games is coming to Train Sim World 2. So this news article is an interview with Rivet Games. So we've got Kea, a route builder at Rivet Games and just been working there for over a year now and has previously worked on the Isle of Wight, the Arosa Barn and the Cathcart Circle line, because remember Cathcart Circle, they helped with the stations and things. And then we've got Matt, a vehicle artist for Rivet Games, creating a lot of the vehicles we play with today, including the new 150/2, so the Class 150 in West Cornwall Local livery. So why did they pick it? Well, they chose this route for its picturesque scenery and the gameplay opportunities it offered. The route features gorgeous coastal views when you leave Penzance, before you see dense fields, hopefully you can hear me, bustling towns, industrious areas, further along the line towards St Austell. They also have the St Ives Branch, which is a beautiful little town and very popular for tourists. So what rolling stock do we get? Well, Matt has said we get the Class 150 and the Class 37, and two wagons, the Turbot and the Sea Cow. So both locals will offer a lot of options for driving the Penzance route. The 150 is an all-new train, as we know, of TSW, and the 37 has been updated visually for the route, plus this version can be reskinned in the livery designer. So how did they start building the build process for the 150? Well, they gathered a lot of reference, including drawings and photographs, and actually provided to them by someone who drove the 150s. And also they used surveys which were taken from different periods, as this is a train that they've been thinking of making for a while. So the surveys would include seeing the train in the yard and at platforms where they could get some form of basic audio. So with all those references in hand, they will then start to model the vehicle, making sure that they pay close attention to them. And they also received some feedback from drivers when it came to how the 150 operated, which was very helpful in the building process. So what sort of gameplay can the player expect? Sorry, I'm standing up because I was on my knees on the hard floor. The route offers a variety of play styles for all fans. A nice relaxing drive similar to the Isle of Wight along the St Ives Branch Line. If you want some more speed, drive the main line from Penzance to St Austell or take on some challenge and freight services. They've included some additional gameplay aspects for the player to look forward to, such as refueling and carriage washers. Woohoo! So what research was required to build the route? Well, modern day survey pictures were taken along this route, but since they're setting this route back in the 90s, they had to look at a load of old reference images, video footage, historical views on Google Earth, track data. It was important that they knew what existed along the route at that time. So anything that they placed wasn't out of the ordinary or didn't fit the era. So Kea, what have you most enjoyed about creating this route? Well, it did present some challenges. Looking forward to the old reference material. The 90s still feels so close, but yeah, 20 years ago. Well, it's over 20 years ago. But they've loved making it, looking at the references, seeing how the countryside has changed and grown over time, stations becoming more modern, generally just enjoying putting that route together. And what's your favourite location, Kea? Well, she wanted every location to look and feel authentic, but if it was to choose something personally, St Ives. You have a pleasant view of the sea, And one of the colleagues sculpted the rocks that look really good and elevate the scenery along the coastline, the wildflowers, the gardens to nosy in, beaches that really put you in the holiday mood. So this route is renowned for being one of the most picturesque train rides in the UK. So how did they approach building the scenery? Well, they had a lot of reference from past to present, discussed in meetings how they wanted the overall look, using Google Earth a lot, pin key locations, time-stamped them in videos, so everyone was working to the same goal. And they took care when making the locations along the route, and artists have modelled iconic buildings such as signal huts, old engine sheds, even catch a glimpse of St Michael's Mount along the Penzance shorefront. The artist also created 90 stars assets for the station, such as concrete lampposts and luggage trolleys. Yes, thanks Northern, that was a Northern making that noise. So what's changed? For water. Well, actually they wanted to enhance the water, make it appear more realistic, working on blending the waves together so it doesn't look as tiled, adding foam to the beach edges, because they altered the specularity, visual appearance of specular reflections, so it handles reflections in a more realistic way. Well, think of Isle of Wight. Under the sea, yeah, it doesn't really look real, but it's good. It reflects the sun now and the moon a lot better. And combined with the foaming edges, a much better impression of the sea. The West Cornwall Local is what it's going to be called, and it's coming soon. We don't have a date yet, but that doesn't matter. We are really looking forward to the West Cornwall, because that would be good. A Class 150, that is going to be amazing, and it's going to be in that old livery, which is really cool as well. And if you want to make the new livery, do it, because it's in the livery editor. But no, thank you very much for watching this short video whenever it goes up, because I've got to export it and upload it, and I've got a train to catch in about half an hour. So will I get it up in time? I don't know. I'm going to see what happens. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from La Mega Sim, and we will see you on the next one. And as you know, I'm at York, so the next video is going to be Derby to York on cross country. But anyway, thanks guys, see you soon, bye.